The crazy things have been happening over the last couple of days, and unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that things are getting a little bit crazier. Strategists and experts on social disruption. What's social disruption? Well, that's things like riots, things that are coming to your city. They say that chaos is coming for all of America's streets. They warn that this could play out in two distinct ways. I want to discuss those ways with you here today. History has shown, according to these reports, that government efforts to control information and to control public discourse during times of crisis are ineffective. As long as the internet remains, the ability for big tech to stop the truth will not succeed. Now, I do believe that we will have some limited efficacy in big tech and in government control measures to stop the spread of information. But, guys, if riots are happening, they're happening. As long as the internet remains stable, and that's the big wink there, isn't it? Because who really controls this? And you'll note that they just started pushing through new laws to actually get the choke points of the internet, the routers that they're going through, the information cables that they're going through. They say an establishment will resort to extreme measures attainable only within the framework of what would otherwise be considered martial order. Now, these two scenarios could play out this way. The first one, a multi-front conflict, which will be quickly followed by some sort of turmoil on the domestic front. A multi-front war erupts in things like what's happening in Middle East. We see nations like Iran, Syria, Libya, Jordan, and other countries becoming involved. You see the events of terroristic groups causing attacks in the USA. They could initiate some sort of martial order in that way. Foreign nationals, primarily illegal migrants, would be deployed to maintain order. The Constitution would teeter on the brink of what's happening. Now, number two is an escalating conflict and reluctant populace. As the wars and conflict events of our world intensify, we will see countries around the world face imminent crisis. Joe Biden, or whatever administration is holding power, could, at that moment in time, make changes to our military order. You would see some sort of unrest through rebel alliance or rebellious groups in the country. The choice is clear, they say. America must obtain security and freedom. Anything else will mean World War III. Now, we are seeing Lebanon's positional prime minister warning that the escalation of what's happening in Gaza right now is throwing the entire region, and they're saying threatening to throw the entire world into chaos. I see there a real race between a ceasefire and escalation, he warns, because escalation not only affects Lebanon, it will spread to the entire region. The Middle East will be plunged into chaos. And then what happens? Well, that fun is coming for you. We did see a WikiLeaks.
Shalom, shalom. All praises, all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole select out there and your lady. And as you can see, social disruption, aka riots, purge, anarchy, chaos. This is all coming, and this is being warned by the FBI because they know they're inside. The FBI is an inside job, man. Listen, this is all going to be disrupt. And we constantly keep bringing these up, but it's coming. All right, social disruption. The second Ezra, let's go to 15. All right. 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions should stand in their power. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about to stir this thing up, man. You're gonna have riots, you're gonna have race wars. Second Ezra 13. Let's go here real quick. Seems like we've been reading these scriptures as of lately a lot because this is what's coming. All right. Behold, the days come. Second Ezra 13 and 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he should come. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And that's what's coming, all right? When these riots are coming to America, to the cities near you, man. All right, this place is about to flip, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass. And the sign shall happen when I show thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. In Acts chapter 1 and 9, Yahweh shall ascend into the heavens. All right. We're declaring Yahweh Shai his name now through the Spirit, and we're ushering his return. And when the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle. They have one against another, and innumerable multitudes shall be gathered together as thou sawest them, willing to come to overcome by fighting. But he shall stand upon the top of Mount Zion, and Zion shall come and shall be sure to all men, being prepared and builded like as thou sawest the hill graven with our hands. This Yahweh Shai coming back, man. And this, my son, shall rebuke the wicked invention of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. Yeah, the Lord's going to destroy these nations. Number one, Esau, Edom. All right.
Leaks article come out saying that this was a verified document from the Israeli Ministry of Intelligence, that the displacement of citizens and what's happening right now will spread chaos across the whole country and across the world. I have a user write in here, a viewer write in. This is really important. Global supply alert. Question. It's a long question. She says, Brad, you and Kelly have been preparing for at least 10 years. I'm going to summarize. It looks like you have a well-prepped plan. I cannot build very good basics so far. I've done a good food gathering job, but I'm locked in a city on a fixed income, unable to purchase things. However, I'm like-minded as you are, partially, temporarily I hope they note, crippled. Both feet and lower legs. My arm and shoulder joint is scheduled for a major surgery. She's a little older, 70 years old. I am now vulnerable because I am limping. I am aware, I am empathic, but I have no family. I am reaching out. After reaching out to helpful nature of others, the helpful nature of others, a devastation happened. I was attacked. Guys, this is where groups really become important, and you really have to vet the people, and you have to spend time with them. Because if you're, especially if you're a vulnerable person, now your children, those are vulnerable people. Your family members, those are vulnerable people. If you let somebody who is stronger, more conniving maybe, I don't even want to say the word smarter, because it doesn't take smarts to do harm. It actually takes a lot of ignorance. And so if you have vulnerable people in your house, you've really got to watch out. I've relocated a few miles from my residence. I am alone. Don't know where to turn except the internet. I'm afraid of people and their possible hidden cruelty. I'm of the belief that every other person I see has some sort of mental illness that's dangerous to me. If the internet shuts down, I have only the fire station across the street, which is great, and FSS. So our
See, these people of the world, they don't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You know, they're relying to themselves They don't know Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's why it's going to be a lot of death. You know, you got the elderly, you got children, single mothers, you got home. This thing is going to be a hot mess. It's going to be a lot of death. But we're going to rely on Yahweh Shem Yahshai. He's going to get us through this. We believe that because we know that we at the time of where the Lord is about to, you know, pour his spirit on us. A lot of miracles about to come because we're about to enter into this Jacob's trouble. And the Lord is going to activate us in the spirit. A lot of miracles about to happen, but these people they don't have no idea. You know, they're preparing themselves, and you know, a lot of these people are going to die. You know, helpless. You know, old ladies helpless. That lady's 70 years old. She just got a fire station. When all hell breaks loose, that fire station is going to be done, destroyed. You know, you remember, people are going to invade one another. You know, she's going to be helpless. Man, this place is going
Community here. Ideas from anyone are welcome. I'm in the region of Oregon. I do have skills and knowledge to share with others. I'm waiting for years now. I am hoping to find a group. Where are they? I've reached out many times. I feel alone. What if the internet shuts down? So this is really where
nobody's going to care about one another in that day. You know, when all hell breaks loose, ain't nobody thinking about nobody. They're gonna be worrying about themselves, how they're gonna protect their children and their family. You know, you reaching out. These people are trying to network. That's what they're doing. These preppers, these doomsday preppers, they're networking with one another. You know, but when that day comes, ain't nobody gonna help one another. I just read you, they're gonna invade one another for the lack of bread, for water, for resources. This thing is really gonna go down, and we're gonna need Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Let me see something real quick. Oh man, what's that? Trust in chariots. Let me see. All right, bear with me. Psalms 27. Let's get that real quick. Bear with me, man. I'm under the weather, man. I got caught up with a virus, I think. A cold virus is kicking my ass since yesterday. Since Tuesday night. No, since Tuesday. Since Tuesday. Psalms 20 and 7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord. Our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Save, Lord Yahweh. Let the King hear us when we call. And we're going to pray to that name, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's going to intervene for us. But those that trust in chariots and horses, they're going to be trodden down, destroyed, man. Shalom.